Buried Alive, the story of Evyatar David. Some stories don't need dramatic music or special effects. A single image is enough to pierce through the noise. This week, that image came from Gaza. It showed a young man, sunken cheeks, trembling hands, his body frail and skeletal. His name is Evyatar David, 24 years old, an Israeli civilian kidnapped during the October 7th attacks and held captive ever since, nearly 2 years in the shadows. The footage, released by Hamas, is grainy and deliberate. Evyatar is shown digging into the dry earth. The implication is devastating. He's preparing his own grave. He barely speaks. His movements are slow, uncertain, as if each breath is borrowed time. His body says more than any words could. Then, without warning, the video cuts. On one side of the screen, Evyatar, the starving hostage. On the other, Palestinian infants, also malnourished, their ribs visible through their skin. Hamas titles the video, "They Eat What We Eat." It's propaganda, carefully staged, and undeniably haunting. But this isn't just a video. It's a message, a warning, a cry, and also a trap. Hamas knows the power of images, the pain of families, the weight of global attention. By placing Evyatar side by side with Gaza's starving children, they force the world to confront an impossible equation. How do you grieve for both the captive and the hungry? How do you condemn cruelty on one side, while acknowledging tragedy on the other? Evyatar's family didn't stay silent. They recognized the video for what it was, psychological warfare. But they also saw something else, a final plea for help. In their statement, they compared the footage to Holocaust imagery, saying Evyatar looked like a living skeleton being buried alive. They believe he has only days, perhaps hours, left to live. And still, they made a difficult decision to share the video publicly. Not for vengeance, but for visibility. Their message was simple. Don't look away. But the horror goes beyond one man. In Gaza, more than 60,000 Palestinians have been killed since the conflict reignited. Aid trucks are blocked. Food supplies are running out. Children die waiting for rice, for water, for hope. Meanwhile, inside Israel, over 50 hostages remain in captivity. Some are dead, others are missing. A few, like Evyatar, are seen alive, just barely. Negotiations for a ceasefire have collapsed repeatedly. Mediators come and go. Conditions shift. Lives are bartered. And through it all, civilians pay the highest price. Evyatar is not a soldier. He was not captured in uniform. He is one of many caught in a geopolitical war with no clear end. A war where bodies become bargaining chips, where videos replace diplomacy, where grief becomes weaponized. And now his image has become a symbol, not just of Israeli pain or Palestinian despair, but of what happens when empathy is lost in conflict, when humanity is blurred by ideology, when starvation itself becomes a language. What will the world do with that symbol? Some will look away, others will debate, but a few, perhaps enough, will remember that this isn't just about borders or power. It's about people. People like Evyatar, people like the children in Gaza, all of them trapped, all of them starving, for food, for peace, for someone to finally say, enough. He doesn't speak in the video, he doesn't have to. His silence is louder than any speech.